India. A strong nation, I mean, not as large as China, Russia, America, Canada, but definitely basically a large country. Today we're making it larger. This time, Sri Lanka gonna go first. I'm sorry for anyone who lives in Sri Lanka. And you just know, it was inevitable, okay? I'm sorry to tell you. Boom. But along the case that India needed more. They needed a lot more. So they actually sent some troops upwards and just invaded a lot of their neighbors. I mean, Bangladesh, quite literally surrounded, not gonna last long, not gonna lie. I mean, now their people are not gonna be so crowded. But with Nepal and Bhutan, they are covered in mountains, so this is a harder terrain. Now, China's not happy about losing Nepal because they do declare that Mount Everest is theirs. So, I mean, with Bhutan, they enter the country, but it's just hard to move around in there. Because, like Nepal, mountains. But eventually, they do conquer Bhutan and most of Nepal. If this is most of Nepal. But anyway, they want all of this. So, yeah, they do. Basically, they just grab all that. Peace treaty time. Yeah. Wow, India, you actually got larger. But there's always going to be a problem called Pakistan. They do not like India, but India does not really, I don't think India likes them either. But they actually do start an immediate invasion the moment the war was declared. Because under my ruling, you must fight for death. Fight for glory. To the Republic of China. Shit, I mean, Republic of India. My bad. Definitely not under Mao Zedong's spell. Definitely not. That'd be a crazy story. A wacky little story. But anyways, Pakistan was not expecting this, as they are incredibly losing. But they do hold back on some Indian troops. And they actually managed to push back some of them, splitting them away from here, pushing them to this little corner, but with some troops also pushing India further back to the border, but then stuck. But over here, they actually get real close to the border, which India actually begins to slowly panic about that one, you know. Can't let them get close to the border. Jesus Christ, we're actually kind of losing a little. But either way, India does always come back because it's India. And they want, well, to disconnect northern Pakistan. So, there's that. And they actually go further down. So Pakistan's actually kind of panicking on this one. Because if they didn't have problems now, this is definitely a problem now. But reinforcements do come back, and Pakistan is actually kind of getting fucked over because the moment they connect, the best armies are cut off, or killed, or captured. But yeah, but eventually Pakistan surrenders. Let's just look at this whole peace treaty thing. But like I said, yeah, Pakistan went to India. This is almost looking like the British Raj. But then again, there's obviously going to be China, who India actually declares help with. And basically, for some unknown reason, Mongolia joins, barely having an army. These guys joined, I forgot what you're called. I know this is Thailand. North Korea obviously joins, which South Korea joins. We're not going to bring Russia into this, because that'd be a whole nother story I don't want to do. We're going to just say Afghanistan is on blue. Because they want some of that glorious form of Pakistan territory. Into of which Taiwan joins. This is gonna be a weird one. But within every war, there's obviously going to be a lot of casualties. This is going to be one of the oddest ones. And that's because of the Koreas, which South Korea and Japanese troops do invade pretty quickly, but are instantly held back by North Korean troops, which Japan has a small little navy thanks to America, who they asked to loan of a ship for, but they don't tell anyone, so they do that secretly. And now North Korea is really getting a beating, because, well, now they've entered China, a little bit of China, which Chinese troops are holding them back on there, but North Korea is getting fucked. Kim Jong-un has no idea how this is happening, and they believe America is secretly helping them when America is not helping them, which North Korean capital fully being enclosed, or I'm pretty sure it fell, I don't know, I really don't care right now, but anyway, North Korea does fall. Why do they fall? I have no actual idea. They're pretty strong. I don't know why they use a nuclear weapon when they have so many of them. But anyways, China actually is invaded until a little bit. And then it happens over here by some Korean troops, which they do get a little and then they're held back. Taiwan makes a small force here. They want their former Chinese glory, but it's held back. Because China invades a little bit of them, but they hold back. In which Vietnam does conquer up this Chinese island, which I don't know its name, and Vietnam does invade a bit here, which I don't think Vietnam would invade China. I'm not sure. I don't do diplomatic relations yet. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, but China does invade Laos and a bit of Vietnam. Yeah, you thought there was just gonna be red victories? Absolutely not. With some invasions from Thailand. I don't know this country's name, I'm so sorry. I think this is Myanmar. Like this one's Myanmar, this is Thailand. Or I'm just gonna get them swapped, I don't know. Invaded. It's just odd, okay? I mean, down here is getting invaded a lot, which I'm just gonna say it fell. So, uh-oh. But back up here, India does do something, which they get a 1/3 of the army. Yeah, we're splitting it up by thirds. And while they're distracted, Myanmar is distracted, they send all full forces inside. And also with the part of China, they are full sending this bitch. Which connecting up with some armies, but it's holding back. So, yeah, no, this is not really looking good. Nope. Which this just falls back onto the red team. Now they're just fucking full sending everything in because, well, but then again they're held back by Chinese troops because there's a lot of forces now. But over here it becomes a struggle because, well, they make a small invasion. Nah, nope, it stops. They cross over some mountains and immediately invade into China, which China actually does the same. Trying to split India, but it does not work. Up here, I guess. Basically up here, Mongolia does make some invasion attempt, like up here for some odd reason. I mean, if you're gonna join a war, I mean, yeah, anything helps. Which doesn't really make the Chinese focus until they get Genghis Khan back alive one more time. Now China is facing Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, Jesus Christ, Genghis Khan, no! As Genghis Khan had came back from the dead to reform Mongolia, they're absolutely doing a lot of damage. They're just tanking down things after things. China's shivering in fear because, well, Mongolia made a hook for their head. And then Mongolia made that hook into a fucking fist of power. China's screwed. China's gonna lose. But then again, This channel has no realism, so whatsoever, you can shut the fuck up about realism. Anyways, China gone, blue gone, peace treaty time. As you can obviously see, China became no China. Taiwan is now this part of China. Vietnam, Thailand, India, which hold on, whatever India now is, it was not like this before. So yeah, China is no longer China. China's this weird thing. Which, hold on, which it is now Mongolia. Yep, Mongolia is now all of this. They finally get something good. They get a coast, which also Korea's actually letting them use like this part of the nation, like for more Z-axis. And Thailand, well, the Republic of China now is giving them this axis here, while India, well, India's allowing them to come down all the way to here. They're letting them go from here all the way down to this genuine area where they can also do marine training if they want to, which they're okay with it. So is Vietnam and Cambodia. Japan is opening access trades to Mongolia, and Russia's not happy about that. I mean, I don't want to say how they could be. They just lost a friend, and a lot of what that's happened here. So, yeah, goodbye.